Hi everyone! I'd like to take a minute before we get started to talk to you about adoption. If you're not interested, please go to the description below and under chapters click the Let's Get Cooking link. It'll take you right to the cooking. As some of you may or may not know, our son Nathan is adopted. So adoption is something near and dear to our family's heart. And November is National Adoption Month. Before each video this month, I'm going to share with you a video that promotes a hopeful adoptive family from an adoption support group that my wife and I are part of. The group helps families pre- and post-adoption with questions, emotional support, friendship. It's a great group. Most of these families are going down the path of what's called private adoption. Private adoption is where you promote yourself, whether it be in social media, print advertisements in newspapers, or other online venues, in the hopes that an expectant mother who is thinking about placing their child for adoption finds the match with their hopeful adoptive family. Please watch this video, and if you know somebody who's expecting and thinking about placing the child for adoption, please share this video with them. There's also a link in the description below to this hopeful family's website.
Hello and welcome to Nathan's Ramblings, recipes, reviews, and ramblings. Today we're making smoked turkey legs. Let's get started.
Alright, so these turkey legs are turkey legs similar you'd find at a Renaissance fair or Disneyland. They are not a regular turkey, they don't have a regular turkey taste. They've got kind of a hammy taste, and that is due to the fact that we're going to use a curing salt called Prague Powder No. 1. And I'll show you what that looks like. You can get it on Amazon. The main thing is when you're making this recipe, you really need to follow the recipe very accurately. And you only want to marinate these for about 12 hours. So it's about 5:30 at night. We're going to cook these tomorrow for lunch. So tomorrow morning around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'll actually take these out of the curing liquid, rinse them off, and put them in the fridge to rest until we're ready to cook. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to add, because this is a triple recipe because we're doing 6 large drumsticks. This is 9 tablespoons of dark brown sugar.
Where's the dark brown sugar?
Right there. Go ahead, put it in here.
What do we do now?
Okay, then we're going to add 12 teaspoons of Morton's kosher salt. That's the Morton's kosher salt. No, you can just, how's that taste?
Good. Now let's pour it in.
Okay. And then we're going to add 3 teaspoons of the Prague Powder No. 1. Okay. So the Prague Powder No. 1, this is the container. I will put a link in the description down below to it on Amazon. And this is what, again, gives it that kind of ham taste, that cured taste. So, and to that, we're going to add 3 cups of distilled water. Here, you help me, okay? This is a heavy one.
Use the water.
Okay. Now we're going to stir this all up.
Okay.
Slowly, slowly. We want to make sure everything gets dissolved. Okay?
I'll do it.
I'll help.
I'll help too.
Okay, go slow.
Wow. That's good.
Let's see. All right, I have our 6 turkey legs already in a container we're going to use. There's the turkey legs. These are not regular turkey drumsticks. These are larger than normal. Normal turkey drumsticks are typically about 2 times the size of a chicken drumstick.
Okay.
And these are almost a pound each. I think there were 2 to a package, and it was about 1 3/4 pounds. So just about a pound each. We're just going to pour the marinade in. And those are going to go overnight, again 12 hours. And then we're going to take them out of the marinade and rinse them off and let them sit in the fridge. You could leave them up to a day. I wouldn't leave them much longer than that. Then they'll go on the smoker tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
All right, it is the next day. The turkey legs brined overnight. Early this morning, I took them out. I rinsed them off so that they don't have that salt in them anymore. Put them back in the fridge. It's a few hours later. We're gonna put them on the smoker. I've got it set to 325. We want to smoke them. It'll be about an hour or so till they're 160 degrees. I've got my remote thermometer set up. Let's throw them on. Right now, these are our temperatures. Obviously, the top probe, the 72 degrees, is ambient temp. It's very warm today for November. And the bottom is our griddle. The bottom is our smoker. And right now we're at 345. I've got it set to 325. It'll oscillate a little bit between 325 and 350 or so, which is perfect. And the top, you notice, I have set to 160 degrees. That is the temperature we want to pull the turkey at. All right, let's get it on. I'm going to avoid the middle of the smoker because that's the hottest part. We want these on indirect heat because this is a pellet smoker and the center is where the firebox is, right about here. So I'm going to put off on either side. The right side is actually a little bit hotter. Just because of that's where the stovepipe is, and the stovepipe, because the heat flow, the airflow is also the hottest side. I'm going to take now the last drumstick, which is the biggest, and I'm going to stick this probe into the thickest part of the meat. Right there. And we'll get this in there, just like that. And that should give us that 160 that we want. And we'll close it up. And we'll check back in a little while. Should be about an hour. The turkey legs are already up to 160 degrees. Let's get them off the smoker. Okay, let's take them off. Doesn't that look good? Let's give the turkey drumsticks a try.
These are the regular. Give them a try.
Oh, super juice. I mean, look at the juices dripping from this. Wow. Super juicy, tender. The skin is nice and crispy.
Yeah.
That smoky taste, absolutely phenomenal. You gotta try this recipe. If you do, comment down below, let me know how you like it. If you like the recipe, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell.
Ding ding!
See you next time.